You've been told your entire life to save your money. It's the responsible thing to do, right? Well, what if I told you that your savings account, the one place you think is protecting your future, is actually a trap? What if I told you there's a silent thief slipping its hand into your bank account and stealing money every single day? And the worst part is, you can't even see it happening. I'm talking about inflation. And that safe savings account is its favorite hunting ground. If you have your hard-earned money just sitting there, I guarantee you are losing purchasing power. You are getting poorer, day by day, without spending a single dime. But it doesn't have to be this way. Today, we're going to expose this hidden financial trap, and I'll show you 5 simple, low-risk alternatives that will actually your money and protect your future wealth. So how does this trap actually work? It all boils down to one sneaky, powerful word: inflation. You've seen it everywhere, at the grocery store, at the gas pump. It's the reason everything just keeps getting more expensive. Here's the problem. While the cost of everything is going up, the interest your traditional bank pays you is so low, it's a joke. Seriously, think about it. The big national banks might give you a laughably low interest rate, sometimes as pathetic as 0.01%, with the national average hovering around a measly 0.4%. So if you have $10,000 in your account, after an entire year, you've earned a whopping $10. Maybe 40 if you're lucky. Meanwhile, if inflation is at 3%, that $10,000 now only buys what $9,700 could buy a year ago. You haven't spent a thing, yet you've effectively lost hundreds of dollars. That's the trap. You think your money is safe, but it's slowly bleeding out. It's like trying to fill a bucket that has a hole in it. You keep pouring your savings in, but inflation is a constant silent leak, draining your future wealth. And the banks? Oh, they know this. They take your money, lend it out for mortgages and car loans at much higher rates, and make a fortune while tossing you pennies. They're playing a game where they always win, and the average person with a simple savings account always loses. Now some of you are probably thinking, hold on, I have a high-yield savings account, I'm beating the system. And you're on the right track. A high-yield savings account is a better option. Instead of 0.1%, you might be earning 4% or even close to 5%. That's a huge improvement. For your emergency fund, money you need to grab quickly, it's the perfect spot. It's liquid and FDIC insured, meaning your cash is protected up to $250,000. But here's the brutal truth: for your long-term wealth, even a high-yield savings account is just a slightly less leaky bucket. Sure, it might keep pace with or even beat inflation some years, but it will never ever make you wealthy. It's a defensive move. It's designed to preserve your money, not grow it. You're basically running on a financial treadmill, working your butt off just to stay in the same place. To build real wealth, you have to get off the treadmill. You need to put your money where it can outrun inflation by a mile. So where are those places? Let's get into the real solutions. Here are 5 simple, relatively low-risk alternatives where your money can finally start working for. Alternative 1. Certificates of deposit, CDs. Think of a CD as a savings account with a commitment. You agree to leave your money with a bank for a set amount of time, a few months, a few years, and in return, they give you a guaranteed interest rate that's almost always higher than a high-yield savings account. Right now, you can find CDs offering solid rates between 4% and 4.5%. The magic word here is, you know exactly what you're going to earn. And just like a savings account, CDs are FDIC insured, so they're basically risk-free. The catch? Your money is locked up. If you pull it out early, you pay a penalty. This makes CDs perfect for a goal with a deadline, like a down payment on a house you plan to buy in 2 years. It's a simple step up from savings that locks in a great return. Alternative 2. Dividend-paying stocks. Okay, now we're moving from just money to actually it. When you buy a stock, you own a tiny piece of a real company. A lot of the big, stable, profitable ones share their profits with you, the owner. That payment is called a dividend. Think of it as a cash reward just for being a part owner. These dividends create a steady stream of income. But that's not all. While you're collecting that cash, the value of the stock itself can also go up. So you get 2 ways to win: cash in your pocket from dividends and growth in your investment. Yes, stocks have more risk because the market goes up and down. But if you focus on established companies with a long history of paying and raising their dividends, the dividend aristocrats, you can lower that risk and build a powerful income-generating machine. Alternative 3. Real estate investment trusts, REITs. Ever wanted to own apartment buildings, office towers, or giant shopping malls but didn't have a few $1,000,000 lying around? Well, say hello to REITs. A REIT is a company that owns a portfolio of income-producing real estate, and you can buy shares in one just like a regular stock. Here's the best part. By law, REITs have to pay out at least 90% of their taxable income to shareholders as dividends. This often leads to some of the best dividend yields you can find. If you're finally seeing how to escape the savings trap, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss more videos that will help you build wealth. Alternative 4. Treasury securities. Tips. If your number one enemy is inflation, this next one is for you. It's an investment designed specifically to fight back. Treasury inflation protected securities, or TIPS. These are bonds issued directly by the US government, which makes them one of the safest investments on earth. But here's their superpower. The value of a TIPS bond automatically goes with inflation. When the cost of living rises, the value of your investment rises with it, and the interest it pays is based on that new, higher amount. This gives you a direct, built-in shield against inflation, ensuring your money keeps its purchasing power. The returns might not be as explosive as stocks in a calm year, but when inflation is raging, they offer unmatched peace of mind. And as a little bonus, the interest you earn is often exempt from state and local taxes. Alternative 5. S&P 500 index funds and ETFs. This last one is probably the most powerful and proven long-term wealth-building tool there is. An S&P 500 index fund is an investment that holds stock in the 500 largest, most dominant companies in America. Instead of trying to pick the winning stocks, you just buy the in one shot. Instantly, you own a tiny piece of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and hundreds of other powerhouses. The goal isn't to the market, the goal is to the market. And historically, the market does pretty darn well. The long-term average annual return of the S&P 500 is around 10%. Now that doesn't happen every year. Some years are down, some are way up. But over the long haul, it has been an incredible engine for growth that crushes inflation. With rock-bottom fees, it's a simple, powerful way to build serious, life-changing wealth. The idea that your savings account is a safe harbor for your money is a dangerous myth. It's a trap designed to give you a false sense of security while inflation silently wrecks your financial future. But now you know the truth. And more importantly, you have a roadmap to escape. Whether it's the locked-in return of a CD, the cash flow from dividend stocks, the real estate empire of REITs, the inflation shield of TIPS, or the raw power of the S&P 500, you have options. Powerful options. Your future isn't decided by how much you earn, it's decided by how hard your money works for you. It's time to stop letting your money sleep in a failing savings account. Wake it up, put it to work, and start building the future you actually deserve.